All right, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and I kind of wanna try something a little crazy, just a little crazy, not too crazy. Um, I don't know if it's gonna work. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. Also, this guy is on right now. Is he supposed to be on right now? Hey, check it out. Temperature is staying steady at 40. No, it was staying steady at 42.9. That's good, right? I think, maybe? I don't know. But I mean, that's not giving me any like meaningful amount of power anyway, so I did have a thought though. Like, what if the reason why this is not giving me any meaningful amount of power is because there isn't enough storage space in here for, you know, the storing of gas, right? So it's constantly trying to have to like, I don't know, make new stuff, old stuff, or like, you know, this thing has to like constantly push gas in, but then it fills this up, and then it has to stop, then it has to start back up again. So what if I put one of these things in here, right? Just as kind of like a little buffer. And actually that should probably be, what was that? That was weird. What is that? Why is it moving me up? Weird. Okay. So I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it because why not, right? So that has to go down here, right? And we gotta make this thing go upwards. Sort of. Whoops. That was. Oh, no. I just hit the wrong button completely. Okay. So that, right? And then we can go up here. Okay. Now, this should be forcing all of the gas into here, right? And then also, I'm gonna paint that so that way it is the correct shade. So we'll do that. Open this guy up. We'll throw that kind of in there, and then we'll give that a nice little paint going on there. All right, so there we go. So that is kind of like our little fuel holding tank, right? Now, I have no idea if that's gonna work or not, but I don't know. We can try it, right? And see what happens. Oh, that just turned off. Okay, why did that just turn off? Oh, temperature was probably up too high. Okay, that's fine. But we should have a lot more volume in here for the fuel, right? And so, like, my thought is, right, so we got 270 liters in there, and we're pumping that up, at least we should be pumping that up to 10 kilopascals, which is this thing actually doing? Oh, it's at 4 kilopascals. Okay. So it's doing its thing, right? So now we have a lot more volume, right? And it's roughly kind of where it needs to be, right? So I have no idea if that was the issue or not, but we should be cool enough now, right? Sure. Oh, and I want to have... Do I have any logic circuits out here? Do I have one available to me? I do not. Logic. I just need one, because I'm just going to tie it into the power of this thing so I can flip it off from out here. So we'll put this, where do we want to put this? We can put this somewhere, right? And then that is all part of this. Is that all like connected? I have no idea. I mean, it connects under here, right? Yeah, so that's all connected. This whole line is connected. Okay. So I'm going to put this thing like over here, and it'll be a logic writer switch, right? And it's going to be a little weird, I think, probably. But it'll be fine, right? So then all I have to do is run this. Of course, I need this thing, right? I'd like you to go up, please. Thank you. Okay. And then this becomes this, and then this becomes that, And then that becomes that, and that, and that. Okay, so now with that, we should be able to tie this thing into the gas fuel generator, and we'll put that onto the on, right? So now, I can just hit that. Oh, right. Let me turn it on first. That might actually help. Hello, hello, can we... Why can't I not turn this thing on? Do we not? Okay, it's all connected, right? Yeah, it's all connected. Is that... Why can I not hit the button? Turn on! Why does this not turn on? I can't click it. Like, dude, like, what's going on here? Do I need to be, like, directly on it? Is it... Like, what's going on here? Hot. Okay. We're going to be draining out a little bit of our atmosphere here, but I have to be able to turn this thing on. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that wouldn't let me do that. That's just weird. Okay, so now that's got to build back up to 20 kilopascals, which will be fine. There we go. So that should be functional. There we go. Ooh, pressure went way, way up. Like way, way up. Why did the pressure go so far up? Oh, and it shot up in temperature too. So did that actually do anything good for us? Okay, so let's try this again, right? So we're at 19.49. 4957. Okay, now it's actually giving me some power, some useful power. Of course, it's not lasting very long because the temperature is going up too quickly. But that's basically what we need. Okay, so what I can do, potentially, is lower this to something a bit more manageable. Should I do it like 1 kilopascal? Of course, it's got to burn through everything that's already in here, so that's probably not great. And also, that needs to be a different color. I mean, I could just let it kind of burn through, right? And it'll turn off pretty quickly because reasons, like temperature, right? So it'll hit 55 and it'll turn off. Yeah, okay. So it gets too hot, it turns off, that's fine. It is cooling fairly quickly, which is good. But I feel like we're not cooling this thing fast enough. So, I mean, I could put something up here, like another AC unit, and just kind of have it, I don't know, pump the heat into here or whatever, which can then, you know, go down into there and maybe help run the Stirling engine, who knows. I mean, that could maybe work, I don't know. But I need to, like, take care of some stuff here, so let's do that first. But I think that was the issue, because I was getting some meaningful amount of power out of that. So I just didn't have enough volume to make it work, apparently. So I guess that's a thing. Let's see. Okay, so that can go there. This can go here. So that's all good to go. Yeah, we'll swap this thing out too. Good. Okay, so there's that, and then we might as well get ourselves some food and water while we wait. Good. And we get a little bit of food. Call it good. What do we have in here? Oh, hey, we do have logic stuff in here. Okay, so that's where I put it. All right. Good to go. Now, I wonder if there is potentially another way to do this. So let's turn this thing back on. We still have to like burn through all of our excess fuel. So hopefully as we burn through it and get closer to that 1 kilopascal, we should see that thing start dropping down. And then if we can figure out what temperature we can actually keep cool in here, then we could potentially use that to that kind of didn't really give us very much, did it? Nope. Okay, so what are we down to in here now? Weird. 1 kilopascal in here. And now it's gone. Oh, because this thing is constantly trying to turn itself on. Oh, okay, so it's in that switching mode right now. Alright, that's fine. And I think once we get down to 10, that will turn on, and that will most definitely get us back up to where we need to be. Yeah, the temperature is up too high right now, so that's fine. Okay. Trying to think of like what would be the best way to do this. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not actually sure. I'm still trying to figure out like how this whole thing works, and it's just no, stop. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone right now. I know it's very unprofessional. But I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? I need to keep this thing cool. So one way to do that would be to put like a couple of medium radiators on here. So, I mean, I have one, right? It looks like the coating is working fine. So can I put this up here? It needs a frame. Okay. Well, can I put a frame in here? I have no idea. I mean, like where does the frame have to be, right? Like, could I? So let me just toss this over here for now, and we'll see if I can. It's not gonna let me put it there because I've got the wall there, right? But all the stuff inside of there, like I might actually be able to put a little tiny frame in here. And then I can't put one in here either because of that wall right there, which is set up on the top. But I mean, all these walls are on the outside, right? So I should be able to put a frame on the inside. Should be. Whether or not that'll actually happen or not, no idea. Okay, now we're at 10%. Yeah, okay, so now the solid generator has kicked on, and that's going to, yeah, that'll take care of us the rest of the way. And of course this thing's going to keep on trying to turn on, but it's not going to succeed because it is too hot in there. So, yeah, it's definitely moving. And then once we get above like 15, like that'll stop flicking on and off, so we'll just do this and get blown away by all of the stuff. Okay, and then can I put, yes I can, look at that, perfect. So that'll just kind of sit in there, I guess. That'll be fine there. And then, because I have that on there, I can now put this radiator in there. So, right, blocked by heavy cable. Okay, so it needs to be somewhere where there's not heavy cable. What if I rotate it this way? There we go. I can put it right there. And that's pretty much the only place that I can put it. But now here's the thing, is it'll cool down all of the air inside of there, but, I mean, is that really going to be a problem, though? I'm thinking it'll, like, start shooting cold air in there. But I don't know if that's necessarily a problem. And this thing needs a welding torch and 1 steel sheet. Okay. I have no steel? No, I do have steel sheets. Okay. Good. And then we'll see what I can do about this and getting that all, you know, connected and stuff. I mean, do I need a lot of this stuff? I don't think I do, right? Okay, so now that we got all of this craziness going on, how do we want to? Because I mean, I've got a cable right down here, so I can't run that there. I could run it straight out, maybe, and then down. I'm gonna need more pipe though. More pipe that I have to print because apparently, all right, you I don't need. So, insulated pipe, good, go. Now, I have no idea if this is actually going to work to help keep everything in here, you know, cool. No idea. Zero clue. But if I can get it to work, and actually I might just go with, instead of going crazy here, passive vents, just make a couple of these things. So there's one. I should kick out this. Thank you. And then that will be good for that. Okay, so now I've got my 2 passive vents. And then I'll just hook this up so that way it's kind of like its own thing, I guess. And then we'll... Yeah, so that's already closed, so that's fine. Okay, so that can go there, that can go there. I'm just trying to shove like so much stuff in here, it's kind of ridiculous. Alright. So, if I do this properly, this will go here, and I think that will connect there, and then this thing, of course, needs the glass there, so I can place it on the glass. So we'll just set that up real quick. I'll just do that, I guess. And I'll take that back out so I can get out. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted you to do. Okay. That. Good. Okay. And then I can go just kind of like directly into here. So that can go kind of there, and then this can... How did that happen? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so now that should be maybe sort of keeping everything kind of cool, I guess. Of course, now it's heating up, but that's because I'm putting in stuff, so that's fine. All right, so pressure is at 20, so I should now be able to get this thing to work. Temperature is going up, but not very quickly. Let's see how fast I can make it go this time. 27, 28, 29, 30. It's going up pretty fast still. But how fast is this going up? 37, 74, 38, 35. It's fairly quick. Now, of course, that's going to shut off because it'll be too warm, but it's good for a little boost, right? Okay, so that is helping to cool it down, and it is only 10 degrees out here, and we do have the sun up. So, I mean, that should help to cool things down, I think. And of course, all of the exhaust that's being produced in here is actually going into this room, which is kind of what we want. And then all I have to do is hook up, let's see, what's the pressure in here, 43. And then this is setting everything to 50. It's interesting. So I can do like a back reg on here and set that to like 51 or something. So that way if the pressure ever gets above 51, it'll start like pumping stuff just into the pipe system, which I think is fine. That's a volume pump. That is not what I need. We'll put you over there. We'll just print off another regulator, I guess. There we go. Thank you. Good. Oh, and I'm gonna need another passive vent, aren't I? Yeah. Vent, passive, good. Thank you. Oh, I only need one. Don't get too excited there. All right. Okay, so this is kind of like our junk pipe, right? So, and then if we look at our atmosphere inside of here, we should be actually, I kind of wonder. Oh, no. Hang on. Okay, let me just set this up first. So we'll put that there. We'll put this here. Of course, that needs power. Yeah, that'll go. Oh, no, back rig. There we go. Set this for like 51. So if the pressure back here ever reaches 51, it'll start pushing through. And then that should be fine. And then this needs this guy. All right, and then that needs a little bit of paint. And then this needs power. Now I have power, sort of, over here already. And then I need... You can go over here, you can go over here, good. All right, and this can go up. Perfect. Okay, so this will pump out to 50, or at least it's supposed to pump out to 50. We're kind of below that right now. Not sure why, but okay. I mean, we should have at least 50 kilopascals in there, right? Yeah, 3.52 megapascals is what we've got. So that should be pumping this up, so I don't know why it's not. Like, are you like not working? Like, what's going on here? I should be seeing little gas molecules coming out of here. Maybe it's just being very, very slow. Yeah, it's going up, sort of. Okay, so what else can I do here? Let's see, so that is kind of doing its thing. I would like to test this thing out again. And why is that going up to like max whatever if this thing should not be anywhere near that? Yeah, see, like there's nothing in this pipe network right now, apparently. Like there's just nothing in it. Like how does that work? Did I kill the power in here? Is it not like doing a thing? Like what's going on here? Yeah, there's like nothing in there. And we have 5.73 megapascals of fuel in there. But apparently this one, oh, now it wants to work. Okay, so now we're at 1 kilopascal, okay. Which means that this should be dropping down, but I guess it heated up too much, maybe? I don't know. Try it again. Yeah, it's like way too high. What is that? I don't understand this. But that is not enough to keep this thing cool inside of there. So, I mean, I could always do something crazy like put an AC unit right here. That would be kind of crazy, actually. Okay, we'll turn this off for now. But yeah, 78.14. I mean, doing pretty good on power now. So we did run through a lot of coal, though, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, so let's fill that back up. Okay, there's 1 coal, there's 2 coal. I probably need more than this, but that's what I'll go with for now. And that puts us, yeah, right about there. I'll put in a couple more, just for fun. All right, so there's that. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's like... It is keeping the temperature down, so it is doing something. It's just not enough to keep up with this monstrosity that we got going on here. Okay, now that was because overpressure, right? So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. All right, I gotta hit this one more time. There we go. 527 kilopascals. Like, what? How does that even work, dude? Like, I'm putting in, like, 1 kilopascal and it becomes 500? Like, how does that even work? No. Okay, so I need to do, like... Well, 0.5. Or is it because there's not enough fuel in there now? That just turned off right away. See, but why is that still up so high? I don't... And it's back to not really producing power. 7.6, right? It's like it's going down now. Yeah, so this isn't even producing power at this right now. And yet it's still showing that it's like super, super high, whatever that thing is. I don't understand. So it's creating heat, but it's not creating power. So I don't understand this thing. I literally do not understand this thing. Okay, so if I put it at 4, that's going to be too much, right? And that was real quick getting up to 4, so... And if I start this, what is it going to do? Just like turn off right away? Oh no, now it's actually working. But then it heats up too fast. I don't get it. I do not get it. But I did have kind of like a crazy idea that I wanted to try. And I have no idea if it will even work. But let's assume that I have a large box out here, right? And all it's doing is just collecting sunshine. All right, so it's an enclosed box with a certain amount of, you know, whatever in there. And all it is doing is just heating it up and then, you know, heats up during the day, cools down during the night. And that's kind of all it does, right? So, and then we have underground, right, which doesn't get any light. So there shouldn't be any heating or cooling down there, right? At least that's kind of my thought. And then we have these things called turbines, right? Let me see if... Oh, no, it's not in here. Turbine generator, this thing, right? Now, this might be something completely different than what I'm thinking of. It might be a wind turbine, but I don't think so. I could be wrong. Certainly it's taking a while to print, though. Let's see, I need something to drink, right? We'll get that real quick. What are we at, 31 minutes in the video? That's not bad. You need to be open, thank you. Okay, so there's that. Get a little bit of food. Oh, that has to close so I don't die. Okay. So we have this thing, right? And as I thought, this is just a huge, huge thing, roughly the size of an entire block, right? And I think that's on purpose. So here's my thought, right? If we have one large area with a certain pressure of, you know, gas inside of it, right? That is constantly heating and cooling, right? And then if we had another area connected to that, which does not get the heating and cooling, then what should happen, and I'm not saying that this will happen, but what should happen is that I'm going to have a constant flowing of air from one side to the other side. So in the day, this will heat up, increase pressure, it'll force the air down, right, into the other room until it equalizes, right? And then over there, it'll cool, and then it'll go back up into the hot area to be heated up again, right? So it's just kind of like just keeps heating itself up. Now, I have no idea if this will work, but, I mean, is it going to hurt me to try it? Right? So we're going to just make just a ridiculous amount of steel frames, which is going to take a little while. And then I have to figure out a nice area in which to do this, and I have to make a box big enough to put all the stuff in. So we know that one up there heats up fairly nicely. I think it gets up to like 500 something degrees in there, but it takes a while, and I think that's because it's too small, right? There's not enough area. So, I mean, how big do we want to try first, right? I think that, and then also, can this only be placed vertically, or can it be in any other orientation? It can be up and down. Sweet. That is what I was hoping for. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting, I think. Now, I have no idea how many of these things I want to try to put down. And then it probably just needs to be like a single block wide, right? And then this is all like huge here. And we can clear this up like as we go here, I think. This is set to flatten. Okay. Now if I go down to this level, is it going to let me... No, okay, so it doesn't really recognize that as anything. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of weird like how it determines like what is or is not, you know, at that level. Okay, so I'm thinking we go with like a 5x5, right? And we'll leave the block in the middle open, and we'll throw in the turbine there. So then this area in here is going to have to be dug out, obviously. But I'm going to have to weld all of this up so I can have like a solid, you know, thing. How many more do I need? Yeah, we'll just keep them printing, it's fine. If I need more, I can always print more. Okay, so now we can go over here. This will just kind of get us leveled a little bit, right? Okay, now I'm gonna need just an absolute ridiculous amount of steel sheet. So that'll be fun. So I think whatever, oops, don't need to go over there, I need to go over here, okay. So I think that'll be good for here. All right, so then I need sheets, right? Bunch of these things. And that'll shove all of those out, and then these can just kind of get stored there. And I'll take these, and yeah, that'll be good. It's enough to weld up 4 of these, which is fine by me. All right. And then I need my tools. Good. Okay. Now, I suppose like the larger volume of air that I can put in there, the more potential flow there will be. But the larger the volume that we have to flow from, the slower it's going to be to heat up. Okay. We're at 26%. We can replace that. Good. I'll take that one too. Thank you. Okay, so right, so this is all welded over here, right? Yeah. So we'll get this going, get this going. There's nothing in there to go, so we'll just leave that. And besides, what else am I going to do with all of these materials that I have other than use them for crazy stuff like this, right? 17, 18. I will take 18. Thank you. All right, so that should be enough to finish off all of this. Okay, good to go. So we'll start with this. Of course, we're going to go bigger because, well, first I have to make sure that it works first, and then we'll probably go bigger. But we'll go with this for now. And that can go there, and then that can go here. And then I need all of these walls plus more, so we'll make some more. Okay, and then we probably want to do these, what, on the outside, inside? You know what, let's do them on the inside. Okay. And then this, we can put this on the inside too, because reasons. I wonder if that's going to make it harder to weld everything up. Probably, right? We probably have like 1,000,000 in here. 18? It's not bad. All right. So let us continue. Okay, so that was exactly enough. That's cool. Then whatever is left over will be stockpiled. So thank you for your time. But that will be all. And you can go here, and then I need just a ridiculous amount of plastic. So let's, oh, and I need silicon in there. Okay. Well, let's get some more silicon, hey? All right. What do you think, like 250, 300? Actually, how many can I make here? So that's 300. I can make 400. Just with all of my empty spaces here. Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Okay, and that will be good. Everything turns off, which is lovely. And then that can probably get turned off as well, but that's fine. Oh, right. Yes. Okay, I'm in the right place. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. I start throwing all of this stuff in here. You can go, and you can go, and you can go, and you can go. And then, okay, so that is processing. Good. There we go. And then we'll kind of stick this one out there too. And then we'll need to increase this a little tiny bit. That'll be enough. Good. So now we can make all of our silicon. Excellent. All right. Good to go. Thank you. This will be put to good use, and we need just a ridiculous amount of plastic. But while that is doing that, I will go ahead and place this plastic. And yeah, should be fun. All right, so we'll go around here, I guess. Okay, so that is all of that. And then I still have to build like the section underneath, so that's gonna be fun. Well, that's enough to build that. How much more plastic do I need, do you think? I mean, we're gonna need a decent amount, right? Yeah. I'll just let it print, it's fine. It's not like we're low on materials, so. All right, not quite what I had intended, but okay. Get me up on top, thank you. No. Okay. So there's that. And then whatever plastic is left, I think will be okay for now until, you know, I need more, of course. All right, so that will be good. Gives me like a ridiculous amount of plastic. Now I need just a ridiculous amount of glass. That's going to take 2 silicon each. Yee. So we need like 20 off the bat just to go like around, and then like another 25 on top of that. So that's going to be fun. Oh, that was enough actually. Okay. Well, enough to go around anyways. Not enough to complete it. All right, there's that. Sir. And then I'm also gonna have to put some amount of well, I gotta put a little bit of stuff in here. So I want to put in a tank, and then that tank is going to take care of any excess pressure that we get so we don't blow this thing up. Okay, so that'll be good there. And then that'll be handled by some back regs and some regular regs. Probably just, well, no, back, I don't know. Figure something out. Okay, that is a lot of glass right there, sir. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, so now we just have like a big open area where all it's doing is collecting sunlight, basically. Sunlight and heat, that's it. Okay, so I think that's everything, but I'll do a quick check. And keep in mind that window is still open. All right, so provided we don't fall through anywhere, that means we have all of the glass up. All right, so there's that, good. Okay, so now I get to go below the surface. this back on here. Just kind of digging out a little bit. Okay, I think that's fairly good, right? All right. Now, I also need a way to get down under here, so I'll have to make like a little entrance or something. Power low. Okay, so now that I got that, we're going to put this thing in. All right, so I'm going to have the power go that way towards the base. Okay, so this is just going to allow air to flow back and forth, right? Think of this as I'm just making a gigantic Stirling engine, and we're using the sun to power it, basically. Okay, so then I'm going to need batteries of some sort in here. So I have no idea how much this thing can actually generate. So let's look it up. Turbine generator. Does it tell me how much it can generate? It does not. Power generation can be read though. That's cool. All right, base power usage is 0. That makes sense because it's kind of like a passive type thing. Well, now, and I could potentially put another turbine on the bottom, and then I could have that airflow power both. I don't know why I went around this way, but okay. Okay, so then I have to build downwards, which means I'm gonna need more of these things. And then probably also walls, maybe? I don't know how I want to do that yet. And then I'm also gonna need probably some of this cladding stuff because I have to put a ramp down here. And then that'll go out to, okay, so that can go there. And then that can go, oh, I have no idea if that's even the right way. That is not the right way. Okay, so we want this to go in here like this and then down. Okay, and then we want this one to go like this. And then we can do some cladding over here on the side. And we'll drop that down there, and we'll drop this one down here. And then, if I'm careful about my drilling, we'll have a nice little way to go straight down here. And I'm gonna need another one of those cladding things, so I should probably make some more cladding, right? Yeah, let's do that. What do we have, 53 minutes? Okay. So you can go there, and then I need to drink something real quick, so we'll do that. And I'll get some more cladding, and we'll make ourselves like a nice little ramp to go down there. And then we gotta figure out that whole thing, which is gonna be fun. And then we'll need like some passive cooling or something. Yeah. Or do we? Well, I don't know. Okay, so cladding. That just requires iron. So cladding is like super cheap to make, which is cool. And then I gotta figure out all this other... Man, this is not gonna be fun. That should be enough, right? A little bit of cladding for me. No, I need a frame, not a grame. There we go, and that can go there. I'm gonna need like 25 of these things, right? And I got 21 already. So that can go there, that can go there. This, I don't think I need that yet. Okay. That's 2. I'm gonna need at least like 3, right? There we go. Well, no, one more past that, because that's only 24. One more, please. Thank you. All right, and then we'll let the rest of that just kind of print. All right, and now we just have to be very, very careful about how we drill this thing down. All right, so... nope, that is not the thing I want. Where? No, it's already up. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So that's that, I think. I don't know if they did that well or poorly, but okay. And then cladding, you have to go back down to here, to go down into here, and then this should get me underneath all of this. Lovely. I think that's kind of what I'm going for. Right, you can turn off. Then we need the panel. And then that panel can go there, and that panel can go there, and then we'll call it good. Right? Sort of anyways. I don't know. Alright, so, now this is just for that cladding there. Kinda need to get it like on the edge, but not like killing the edge, you know? It's just kind of a pain. Oh, little much there. Little much. But no, this is kind of where we have to be, so. All right, next. This can go down to here, good. All right. Trying not to break the pattern here and go too far. Okay. Should be fine, I think. And that can, oh, is that too far? That's, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna need some space down here because I might have to do some radiator work or something. Okay, so now that's the end of that. Okay. There, that's the end of that. Okay. Okay. All right. And now, just this part can go out. And because we have the edges, or the outside, kind of already figured out, this should be relatively easy. Okay, so there's that. That is not where that was supposed to go, sir. Also, no, sorry, you. flatten. There we go. I think that's all fine and dandy now. Good. You can turn off and go back there. You don't need to be there. And then I need my tools again. Okay. Now for the cladding, I can put that can go there, and then over here, put that there. That might be good enough, right? I mean, we can work in and out, so that's good. A little awkward, but that's fine. All right. So we'll head back, and I'm gonna need a lot more steel sheets again, so we'll have to make a bunch of those. We have all kinds of frames now. Am I out of steel? I am out of steel. So I used up all of the steel. That's good. And it actually is good too. Because then I can use up more of my iron and my coal to make more. And for that, we'll get this out so I have enough room for it all. And we'll do, let's see, it's a 3-to-1, right? So 100 of this and 300 of that. So 100 of this, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good. Excellent. That seems like it's all well and good. That should probably get turned off though. Yeah. All right. Now, that can go in there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. What are we at? 616? I'm gonna need a little bit more heat than that. Get us a just a little bit of heat. Not too much. Good. Last one. And we shall have steel. Good. Thank you. Alright, now I just need like a ridiculous amount of sheets again. I have 18, so I guess not super ridiculous, but you know, kind of ridiculous. What is that? 25 times 2 is 50? It's a lot. That'll be fine. Okay, so alright, so this can go there. Now, I know that the ground does seal, right? Which is, I think, unique to this game. But I don't know if I'm going to be digging deeper or making like more levels or something like that. So I have no idea, right? So I'm just going to kind of do what I got, or do what I can, I guess, with what I got. And then if I can seal it and then it'll be good for later, then so be it. Do I have enough juice for one more? I do. Excellent. Okay, so... Oh, right, battery in here. Okay, good. What do we got in here? That should be good, I think. We'll stop that. Okay. Alright, so that is this whole area done. And then I am still going to need, like, well, like an airlock, basically, just to get in there. So that'll be interesting. I don't know if the cladding... I mean, it probably should, but I don't know if that's airtight. I'm assuming it is, because, I mean, like, why wouldn't it be? But I don't know for sure. All right, now I need just a ton of these walls, and I'm gonna need more walls. Let's see, I'm gonna need, what, 20 walls? Wall. Good. And then I've got 9 right now, so that's 13. 14. These are a little bit slower to make. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And last one. Good. All right. But that is an hour. It's actually an hour and 7 minutes in the video. So I'm going to end this one here. We will continue our little project in the next one. But until then... Oh, and I kind of messed up my outro, didn't I? Yeah, I don't know. You know how it goes, right? All right. I'll see you guys later.